All right, so here we are. We're at the Santa Fe Indian Art Show and just happened to see Jeffrey Felten-Green, who we know is a Fire and Bliss artist. So Jeffrey, I just wanted to talk to you some about like being at the show and what are your impressions?
My impressions is it's really beautiful. There's a lot of different artists here, crafts, paintings, jewelry. There's so many different types of artists here, which is really beautiful. And it can be overwhelming, but just take your time, and that's what I'm doing, and just to see the different techniques and the different, say, when I talk to the artists themselves, of what their thoughts are on their particular craft. So I'm learning from them, and I'm telling them about myself, and it's a beautiful collaboration.
That's awesome. So we've all got our masks on.
Yes.
So like, how has COVID impacted your work as an artist, your ability to sell it, your ability to table, your ability to be in the world?
Well, it has affected us, and for me in particular, I was at a pop-up in town, and the first time it was a lot of people, the second it wasn't as many, and I think some of it had to do with the COVID situation going on, but I think also with here, it's usually 1,000 different artists, and one vendor was telling me they cut it in half, so it's only 500 here. But it definitely has taken a toll on artists in general, and it's just one of those things that we have to live with and be more creative when it comes to dealing with the virus.
Yep. And so last thing I want to ask you, Jeffrey, like this is the Indian Art Show. So
yes.
All indigenous artists out here.
Beautiful stuff.
And, yeah, it's incredible. And so, like, when artists and specific cultural groups show together, like, is there a different energy or a different way that you're treated if people are coming, to an African American art show as opposed to just any old show?
I think artists, the ones I've talked to, they've been very friendly, and they've been really inviting to me. And so with me also working professionally with the Department of Justice, I work with tribes, and so I've always had a good rapport with tribes and Native people because I have a connection. And so when I talk to the artists here, I have that same vibe. They're very inviting, and they're just welcoming to their table, and they're talking to me about their crafts or their paintings in particular. And so it's just really open. And so I think for me, also with African American artists and going to shows like that, I get the same vibe. So it's similar.
That's awesome. Thanks, Jeffrey.
Thank you.
Good to see ya. Bye.
All right, bye.